am reading Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I already read the first chapter of this and I was pretty into it. It didn't grip me quite as much as the first chapter of The Ember in the Ashes has. And so far, the story's good. It's setting up the place and the characters, but it's feeling a bit slow for me. I understand that the slow start of the story is world building and character introduction and connection. And I think I wanted more exciting plot events to start off with because, I mean, we got some stuff. I don't know, we got some stuff. Like, there's the junkyard. There's the marketplace. Like, stuff happens in the marketplace. We meet people in the marketplace. But at the same time, it's kind of like, still a little too lulled for me. But it's fine. I'm connecting with the characters. I'm getting connected to Cinder, to Aiko, to, I guess, to Audrey. Like, in that first chapter, it's like, you know, I'm getting connected to Audrey and stuff like that. Like, and Peony. Pearl, not so much, but who cares, because Pearl seems like a bitch so far, so no one cares. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think I know who Pearl is by now, because she's just giving bitch vibes, and she's basically saying, I'm my mother part 2. Initially, after reading the junkyard scene, I felt like it went on a little too long for me, but in thinking back to how it played out, where, you know, we're showing how skilled Cinder is at what she does and how knowledgeable she is, and we're getting a lot of character development, story development, a bit of plot development. Yeah, but we're just getting connected to the characters, and I'm not completely connected to everybody, but I'm entertained. My issue, I think, so far is that Marissa Meyer's writing style, or just the way she's writing this book, or just, I don't know, maybe the way she writes. I think it's something about her writing style that doesn't allow me to comprehend what she's conveying. I don't know if it's sentence construction or the sentences have too many conjunctions that make actions and descriptions seem long-winded and lulling and less visceral for me. But I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe, I don't know. But I feel like it's her writing. I find myself having to reread sentences at times, although my focus is totally on the story and I am taking my time to connect with what I'm reading. Some of the writing just goes through my skim filter and I have to go back and reread sentences and occasionally paragraphs, but just sentences, because I'm just like, what did I just read? Or I feel like I keep rereading and trying to understand what's being said. I will admit that her writing is a bit more literature, I suppose. I don't know, I guess. I don't know, it's just a little bit more. I wouldn't say it's like super, super highbrow, but it's just like she uses words like list for like when you list your head, which I was just like, I didn't know that was a definition of list, but it is. I had to like look it up in the dictionary, which I appreciate the book for. It's teaching me things like start as a way to say you are startled. Like Cinder started, which it's weird. It's weird, I know. And then there's like list is kind of weird a little bit too, because, you know, he listed his head. And I was just kind of like, basically say he tilted his head, and I was just kind of like, girl, like, could he use it? But it's whatever. I get it. I learned a new definition of list, and I learned a new definition of start, so I appreciate the book for that. But I was still kind of like, ugh. I'm getting used to Marissa Meyer's writing style the more I get into the story. Maybe it's because I just came off of reading The Hate You Give and it being done in first person present tense, or at least I believe that's what it was done in. And Cinder is in third person past tense. So maybe that's where maybe that's where my disconnect with the writing style is. Maybe. But I don't think so. I just think it's the way Marissa Myers writes. I do love writing in third person. I prefer third person. It's just the way I like to write my own stories, but I don't know. I think it's just the way Marissa Myers writes, you know? I'm enjoying the moment of where the fairy tale meets the retelling. Like, in the junkyard, I saw where, like, I saw a little bit of where, like, okay, yeah, girl, I see you. I see where you put a little bit of that, like, that, what's the word? I see where you put in a little bit of that fairy tale, but you know you're putting it in this futuristic new Beijing world. I like it. I see what you're doing. I'm enjoying it. I get it, girl. I mean, I'm just I need more, but this is good. This is good. This is good money, sis. You did your thing. You did your thing, mama. Overall, Cinder is entertaining. The excitement of the story is heating up right now, and I'm just very excited and curious in seeing where this novel goes. Things are getting interesting for Cinder. I just got introduced to some new characters. I don't know how I feel about them. I'm still really getting to know them because I'm not sure. I'm like, are these people good or are they bad? And then they're bringing up new, interesting plot developments, and I'm just like, what does that mean? Explain yourself. And it's starting to explain it, and then it was just like, this motherfucker's crazy, so I'm not really gonna get a proper explanation from him. He's not gonna explain nothing too easily or too quickly. And I get it. I'm 90 pages in. I do not know how long this book is right now, but at the end of the day, I'm just like, fuck, man, tell me what is going on. I want to know because you just did something and you haven't explained it, and it will. I know it's gonna be explained later, but I'm just like, I'm ready to know now. Tell me now, because it sounds juicy. Let me know. But I will be back with an update on what happens. Maybe something happens and I'll be like, oh shit, bitch, that shit was wow. Let me tell you, it was wild as fuck. I'm excited. But I will be back with a progress report, another progress report to see how far I've gotten along in the book, how I feel about the book. Bye.